Alright, let's see if this is going on. This is going on. If this is live. Because I am live as a mother. Hopefully it's not all port. Whoa. Hey. Hopefully it's not port. Hopefully it's not port. Because it's 4:10 p.m. Coming to you live from this place I call home. Alright, looks like it's all good to go. Checked my phone and my computer and everything. It looks like I am ready to go. Welcome everybody to this latest Friday stream. Like the third or fourth video I've done of Bus Simulator 21. As we see a bus fly by, and I would go to the number 9. And this is how we're going to start today. We're going to start today with some Bus Simulator. I'm running sort of a different setup right now, so there might be some noise in the background more than usual. I gotta try to close the windows and things, but I changed my desk setup and now the computer's like on top of the table now, so you might be hearing the computer a bit more than you should. But yeah, I don't have money to like buy equipment to do like a decent stream with a decent audio setup, so we're gonna do the best as I can. And for today, we're gonna be looking at what I made in the title. We're gonna be looking at something I did the last time I played this on my own. I played around with some modifications with the game. They're at least available. Well, I didn't make the mods myself. There were like mods that were like available online. Well, why is it jumping? We're gonna be playing with some mods there, bro. To do that, we're gonna go. See, like last time I played a bunch of this, and now I have racked up like a good 9 million and thingamajig. My bank accounts are full, so damn it, why is it jumping all over the place? There's something wrong with my controller. Guess it just needed a little bit of love tap with the mouse and the key. So yeah, let's go to the mod that was available online that I saw. And this is the thing I was talking about. Here is the mod. Oh, ow. I hit myself on the table. Yeah, this is the mod I found. That's readily available. An Orion 7. Supposed to be a hybrid, but because they didn't really know how to program this thing properly, it's classified as diesel in this game. Has a 32 seating, standing 14, length 12 by 2 by 3 meters, weighs about 13,000 pounds, has a 14-meter turning radius. It's supposed to be a hybrid, but it's fuel. I mean, it's technically right. It's an engine power at 120 and the engine torque at 542 and 2 axles. And let's have a look inside. You can see we even got those little like stop boards that like pretty accurate to the ones in New York. Except for the ads, but they're more catered to the game. But the next stop and upcoming stops, that actually works. So I'm gonna be showing that in a bit. And here's the scene arrangement. It's sorta right. Sorta. It depends on maybe because of the constraints of the designer of the game, like having to accommodate for a wheelchair. So like this isn't like these are more catered to like the older gen Orions where all the seating was like in the like 2x2s. There were a lot more 2x2s like on yeah, and the ones if you're familiar with the ones in New York, do you know that this left side is missing this type of seating where well, because of the game constraints, but I imagine it's not that case, so it's a bit different. Again, on the bus, here's the open the doors. close the doors already. Even has the kneeling sound. It has a good kneeling. Let's go. Oh. Damn it, why is it jumping again? I'm noticing that the thing is stuttering. It's not stutter, like as so much as like the screen is like shaking all over the place. Ah, I missed the cone. Ooh, I missed the cone stuff. Fooey, fooey, fooey. Ah! Not yet. I'm still playing around with it. Ow, again. I'm getting used to this table, man. I'm getting so used to this table that I'm really looking at where I'm hitting myself. Like placing my feet and everything. So, yeah, like I said in the chat, like, if you're gonna be like checking me out and everything, there's like few viewers, like 3 viewers, like, hello guys. Like I said, if you want to like get a shout out or anything, like just hit me up, like at least say that you're here, anything. So, ow. Well, I'm gonna be trying the best as I can, but playing with this Orion. Alright. Let's take it to the paint shop. It's over here. Welcome to the paint shop, where we're gonna be painting this Orion up. Ooh. Barely made it. Alright, we're gonna be painting this Orion up the best as we can. And it has a stupid lens flare. Why is there lens flare on this Orion? And this is the other thing they're talking about. The other thing is mod. The other mods, they're advertising mods for this game. Like this McDonald's wrap, Burger King wrap. Though I think it's more catered to the European market because there's some, yeah, Irish beef. Yeah, okay. So this is more like, they're like ads for like fast food places, but like they're more like the European marketplace, or they're older than they are. Though this is more universal because it's fries, Coke, and nuggets, so it's more universal. And what's this one? Curry place. I'm not familiar with that. Some must be European again. Let's see. A KFC. Okay, I'm for a KFC. TV bucket $8.95. Something must be a European offer back in the day. Because I see the Pepsis, they're old. They're old Pepsis. It's all Pepsi stuff. So, yeah. This is also European based. The Subway has the current logo and the old logo at the same time. So, not doing that. And here's a Dunkin' Donuts ad. Not my favorite either. Also got ads. Smaller size ads that mostly fit this bus, like this AEW one, but that's like 2021 because if you notice in the pixelation, there's like stars they're not even there anymore, like Matt Hardy, Jay Cargill, or CM Punk. They're no longer there. This is an old stuff. It's a Halo ad. Not sure who made this mod to have Halo. There's another AEW one, but it's more half baked. Halfway through, AEW was just a top banner, but I wish the game would let us mix the ads so it would make sense, or they could have just at least had the one at the bottom there. Then there's also one that doesn't really make sense for this bus. It means determines the size. There's a Picard, well, not Picard. Yeah, Picard. It's a Picard ad. And some ads that we have to unlock through story mode. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so I'm gonna be placing, even though it's red, not the shade of red I'm really used to. I'll be putting this one on. Interior, I think I'll keep it the same, but maybe we could do more transit accurate. No, not that one. Well, this one was more accurate, like the late 2010s. Let's do early 2010s. The early... And give it the license plate of the area. But only applies to the one at the back here. But single. Okay. Alright, let's take it for a spin. Like I said, if you got any questions, comments, anything you want to say hi or get a shout out, let me know. Because I'm going to be driving this Orion somewhere. Playing around with an Orion. Ooh, even with the slower frame rate, I'm getting used to this. Maybe this is a bit better. Because I'm trying to do something where I can check my chat at the same time. So wait! Damn it! I was gonna capture. Damn it! Why did I leave? Alright, we're gonna get ready because I got other things to do with the bit. So let's do some missions. Let's see what missions we got. Okay, there's a Highlander request to get wrapped, deliver 10 passengers, or we can just ignore that. And let's go to the Lakeside View, which is actually right next door. And there's 2 quests I got. Drive a Route 20 with an electric and take a 21 with the Iveco. None of it's Orion based. I'll save the mission. Let me... Uh-oh. Something's up. Something is up. Oh boy. Something's up. Looks like it's fine. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, let's go. Something happened there. Oh. But let's do one of the missions. But to do those missions, I gotta have to ditch this Orion. So much for doing around with mods. Where I have to do the old-fashioned, the right way, which kind of sucks. All right, sorry, Orion. Another day, or in about a few. Let's do the Route 20 ambient quest. I get the dog decal out of it. What electric store I got? No, not that one. No. Oh, wrong bus. And I was clicking something else. Get out. Get out. And no, Centauro. Jeez, maybe I have to buy another one. These Centauros, no, they're all occupied. Well, let's buy another Centauro. I have the money. There we go, another Centauro, ready to go. Yes, painted in pink. Because why not? Pink is a good color. Never judge anybody by them liking pink. We'll go with... Let's go with the wooden floor. Even though it looks a bit uncanny that way. Give me the plate and an advertisement. Not full body, I'm not gonna do those. Let's do this one. The bigger, even though it's just stretched to fit the bus. Let's just do that. Alright, let's drive that one around. Alright, number 20 is in business. Everybody get on. Everybody get on. We are late. We are heading to West Cove. Oh, why did the game slow down all of a sudden? Alright, we're heading to the island of Gold. I was gonna say Samoa for a second there, but I don't know why. Nope, we're heading to the island of Gold. Oh, why did I get so off-road? Off-road. Ah! So off-roaded there, bruv. Alright, West Cove is next. It's in the island of Gold. And this is where I'm driving. The number 20 with the Zataro. Whoa, I'm getting off-roaded there. You think by playing this game a lot I'd learn how to drive better? Oh my god. I'm swerving and swerving. When I swerve, when I drive, when I swerve, when I drive. Kinda fits with the bus I'm with the rap right now. It kinda fits. When I swerve, when I drive. Ooh, that was stupid dance. Oh, oh shit. Oh, wow. Wow. Getting distracted by singing, or what I think is singing, and I crashed the bus, but no damage. The bus could keep going. So basically the opposite of real life. Good. Chat is open. Any questions, any shoutouts, any basic hellos, anything will do, guys. Let me know, because I'm doing this on my own time. Though you're not really obligated to send any chats, nothing of the sort. But it'll be nice. It's been a while since I got to look at chat hello. Either that or maybe I missed them because I'm a bit delayed on the phone. Or because I try to check in into the computer and it takes a while. Well, not that it takes a while on the computer, but like it kind of hits a thing on the performance of the game. So I have it on the side on the phone, my YouTube, to see like, the comments. So if any of them show up late, it's because they show up late. So it's nothing much I can do there. Alright, this is West Cove. Somebody need a ticket? Somebody needs a ticket. 3 tickets? Wow, thank you so much. I am hurting for cash. Alright, Old Silo is the next stop on this journey to the quest. Well, so much of messing around with mods. The only thing I did with mods is just showing the Ryan early on. This is Old Silo. And the island of Gold. Who needs a ticket? Somebody needs a ticket. Just one. Okay. You should have bought more tickets, bro. Oh. See, what the hell was that? Almost hit a person there. It's so weird. This game's AI is stupid. You know, they really like to promote AI and everything these days, but this stupid era as today's goes on. Ooh, it's too wide of a turn. See, you can see why I'm not qualified to drive a bus in real life, because look at those wide ass turns I made. Oh, what the? Jesus. What did I hit this time? Did I hit something there? Whoa. Oh, it's all bended and everything. Wow. Wow. Alright, let me get back on. was sucky. Whoa, I hit the parking brakes. Are you kidding me? I thought I put the windshield. What the hell happened there? There we go. This is the Island Inn. Next stop is Chuck's Roadside. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this AI doing? What is this AI doing? Like, they were all just gonna pounce the moment the bus moved. They were all, hey, hit me! Hit us! Why did they want to get hit? That's so weird. Like, is that AI begging for mercy or something? Like, did someone do something to the AI in this game? Did like all frenetic and wanting a mercy end? That's kind of weird. I'm really bad judgment. Bad judgment call there. See, that's karma. Mention something bad about something and I get hit. Phooey. Alrighty then, let's keep going. I think there's a bus ahead of me. Yeah, there's a bus ahead of me.
What? Really? I won? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You won money, congratulations. Oh wow. See, that's what happens when I try to think something that I think is funny when in reality is not. Here's my bus. Here's my bus. Here's my bus on the rainy day. Let's get going. South M Flick Boulevard. Which is back in the little island, back in the mainland. Well, where are we? Wow, I forgot. I'm already on the mainland, so. Good thing in this place, I can drive as fast as I want. Whether or not I'm gonna crash the bus is a different story. Ooh, almost crashed it. Yep. See? I can drive fast, but I can't control it. I'm not a good maneuverer of moves. Nuts to wait in line. This fast dash. Fast track that shite. This is driving much better. See, electric buses don't suck, guys. They never did. You just don't get it. Ah. See, try to make some condescending remark and I get hit. See, karma is a thing, and I never learn. Careful. There we go. American insurance. Worse than every other insurance in the world. Made that turn without hitting anybody. But I think I go the wrong way! Oof. Thank God for that reset to street button. Oof. That was bad. That was bad. That was really bad. Ooh, that was really bad. Really bad. Let's do a one-trip ticket. There you go. Manchester Middle School. No, I did not go there. One student ticket. There you go. Alright, the next Next stop is Park Plaza Drive. I can see why I don't really seem to get responses from the chat. It's like, damn, this stream is late on the phone. Like I have it on the phone to see if I get any chat messages, but I can see why I really don't. Like the chat is delayed, so it's kind of hard to respond at the right time. By the time I see the message, it's like way ahead of either the viewer doesn't see it, or I don't know. Maybe I have to change the latency of this thing. What did I get marked for?
I found out yesterday that you can use your dishwasher to cook.
I'm pretty sure I had to disable to get penalties for hitting the bottle. Yeah, there's plenty of potholes in this game, and I don't want that thing on.
These roads get worse every day.
Okay, like, there's a lot of potholes. Alright, this is Park Plaza. Next and last stop is Mayfair. Okay, one's a ticket, just for one stop. There you go. One senior ticket. There you go. Alright. Mayfair is the next and last stop. Ooh, almost hit that. I think I drive better without pressure. Because I notice I play this better when I don't really do a stream. When I don't do a stream, I drive like a god. While I'm streaming, I drive like a chump. See? I hit a trash can and I got penalized for it. What to do? Oh my god. Alright. Last stop. This is Mayfair. Now everybody off the bus.
Very punctual, thank you.
I got the dog. And my score is still 84%, even though I made terrible mistakes. I got my face. It's like this is a very outdated rap. It's like 4 years old. Which makes sense. This game came out 2021, so 2021, 2022, around there. Wow, makes sense. Alright, we're gonna do one more thing. Oh, there's another quest here. Drive the number 9 with a C. $100. I could get that with just driving to a bus stop. No, thank you. Let's see what we got. I think I got one route here that I could do something with. Yeah, I could do something with this one. Drive the number 7 with the bus that I got. Let's drive with the line. Showcase why I got this thing in the first place. How are the hotels next? It's like nice. I love that stop request bell. Next stop, South Amador. Welcome aboard. As you look at the screen, I can finally show the mod. Look at that. Look at that. That's like the small thing. It's a really small thing, but that's wonderful. Alright, next stop is South Amador. I think the negative about this mod is that you can really tell it's not programmed to handle the rain. Because I still see the rain even with the windshield. So I may need to switch up the method. South Amador. This thing does not sound as good as our Orions, that's for sure. Second ticket. Third ticket. Alrighty, next stop, North Mall.
Hello. I'd like to ask for technical assistance with
I love that thing. It's so small. It's the little things, you know?
one.
That classic stop request bell. I know it's not really classic. That's like more more modern compared to the ones like I remember the bells in the old GMC RTSs, the ones that were still around by the early 2000s. Like they were way different than the ones used in like the 99 levels and Orions. Hey, I got the Highlander request. There we go. Like I remember those bells were a lot more basic. They were actually like it was like it kind of sounded more like a bell than this one does. But no, this one sounds just as good, if not better. But yeah, if you can believe it, I did ride some of those no RTSs of the 80s when I was a kid. I am old, guys. I'm not that old, but I'm old. I'm old enough to remember like those reading number 4000 buses, like those 7000s, those 3800s. I don't remember like if it was like a bus of 1981. I don't remember shit. I don't recall ever seeing one. And if I did,
Got my umbrella today.
must have been when I was a baby or something. But no.
One tram ticket, please.
But like mid 80s RTSs, I do remember those. Especially when they were retiring about the time I started to remember stuff. So around 2002, 2003. So yeah. I do remember those. Especially for the pork chop windows on the back and those rectangle windows on the doors in the rear. That's how I differentiated them to like the 1990 buses that had the more well-known windows with the pork chop. With the pork chop window. Those were not my favorites. Neither were the A400s. A600s, don't remember anything because I don't think I've ever ridden one. I may have seen them once or twice, but no real memory of those. But more memories of A400s than those. The buses on the Nova bus, the ones after 1996. I do remember those. I'd love to know what RTSs were your favorites and why, and do not listen to anybody that says that GMCs are their favorites because they don't remember shit. And I just remember for no reason. Anyway, Orions, they're nice, but I wish this was a lot better than it was. Like making it not squeak every few seconds. The squeaking is annoying. And they could have handled better. That and it needed like a better motor sound. Like just use WAE hybrid drives. Or just make it a freaking diesel right from the start. Look at that. Alright, this is Lake Ansa. Sponsored by McDonald's. I could go for a frap right now. I want a frap. I want something sweet. I need some sugar in my life. Does anybody have money to... Does anybody want to bring me like a frozen drink or something? I'm dying for a frozen drink right now, even though it's kind of cold outside. And I say cold, I mean it's like 60 degrees, when it's supposed to be like more like 70. I don't know. I'm in the mood for a drink. A cold frozen drink that's not coffee. Or some shite from Starbucks or something. I don't care about those. Doesn't count. Yeah, it's not like in real life I could just open the door on the side or on the back of the bus. Okay, just open the doors and maybe just pretend I pick it up passengers. When in reality I just want to get out. I almost left some passengers behind. There we go with the kneeling. Forgotten Jetty is next. Alright, this is Forgotten Jetty. Again, anybody who wants to drop in and say hi. I know there were people watching earlier. Kinda wish somebody said hi, so they're in the chat. Why did I get stuck for that? Did I run a red light? If there ever was a new bus simulator, can you guys add some American buses to this? No, I don't go to Tilton. Please, I'm begging you. If anybody from whoever made this game is watching this, like 2 years or 3 years from now, add some American buses. You added Alexander Dennis buses. You could have added some new flyers. A new flyer Excelsior would have been that hard. Unless the Alexander license was cheaper than the new flyer. I'm gonna be way behind from 2 buses. Number 7 and number 2. That was quick. Let's City Hall. Alright. 4th in the midst is the last. That's so dark. Okay, it got so dark here. I gotta wait behind 2 more buses. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Alright, this is the last stop, ladies and gentlemen. Oakwood limits. Out of my bus. And see, that thing works like a charm. Really worked like a charm. And with that, I think I'm gonna call it for today, guys. It was fun doing some bus simulator stuff as we watch this Orion skedaddle out of here. Bye bye, Orion. I've been speaking a bit too fast here, guys. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be calling it for today. I got some other things to take care of. Programming note: there probably won't be any videos this weekend. Maybe I will put up the Doom video I promised last week. I just forgot to edit it, and there will be a part 2 after that. Transit videos will be coming as well. I'm just saying that I'm not guaranteeing there's gonna be something this weekend. Like maybe Sunday, not really, because I want to watch football on Sunday, and by football I mean what you people call soccer. But yeah, I'll be calling for today, guys. Just making sure that this weekend there may not be any videos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be calling the broadcast here. It was nice having people watch the stream. Be grateful to anybody that did. I'll be seeing you probably next week, Thursday or Friday, depending on how things go, or maybe not. If I want to actually touch grass, I'm probably not gonna do a stream. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching the stream. This was more shorter than the last time, and I'll be seeing you guys next week or the following week. And bye.